What's up, cocknuts?
That one got me.
We're
I don't know why that one got me, but that one got me. Is there a map?
Yeah.
Can we see where the fuck?
Find
try that
Frollo
way.
on the outskirts of town.
Try that way.
That's where I'm going. People.
Those aren't people. Do you look at every animal and say, "Oh, it's a person"? Did I talk to you about Dollar Tree explosion? I sent you that in a vague message. Did I talk to you about
I
that?
don't think you did.
Okay, so when I was young, I had very little of a concept of money, right? Just in general. Like as a rule of thumb, I had no idea like how much things were worth, why they were valued that way, or like how money happened. I don't know how else to explain that. So I remember my first cognitive memory of Dollar Tree. We go in. My dad's on deployment, Navy, and it's me and my mom. I think my little baby brother. Jared was like maybe 2.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there. It's like World of Warcraft with all those tendrils. We go in there, and I'm walking around and I'm looking at stuff, and they have a toy aisle, and I am losing my shit. So they have a motherfucking toy aisle, and I see Silly Putty. So, naturally, I grab the Silly Putty, and I look. You know, there's no price tags anywhere. I can't.
Yeah. How much is this?
So I walk up to the employee there. I'm like, "How much is this?" She goes, "It's $1." My eyes lit up like fucking dinner plates, dude. So I went back to the toy aisle, started looking at other shit. I grabbed like stretchy animals, like the thing you stick to the wall and they flop down.
Yeah.
Grab one of those. Ooh, it's a gargoyle. Actually, it looks really fucking cool. Did he just make a farting noise? So I go back and grab the little smack him to the wall things. I take it up to the lady. I'm like, "How much is this?" She goes, "It's $1." So I go back. I grab like Stretch Armstrongs. I come back. I'm like, "How much is this?" She goes, "Everything in this store is $1." I about shit my pants, boy. I grabbed.
Oh, God.
I think one of everything in the toy aisle. Arms full. Like, you know how when you're a kid and you don't have enough space for shit, you hold your shirt up
Yes,
and you put shit in your shirt? It was full to the brim. I'm talking like I was holding my shirt out, nipples were visible to the world. I'm like, "Mom! Mom!
You wasted my thunder!
Stop stealing my thunder!"
It's PK?
Yeah, dumbass.
I haven't played Smash in a long time.
It's because you're single.
Haven't gotten my feelings hurt in about 3 minutes. What do I have to do?
You have to throw those at him, I presume. Or just continue running. Okay, yeah, no, it's the 3-hit concept. Why aren't you grabbing the items?
What items? Oh!
Right there.
Oh.
And then heal. It's X. I know you want to hit triangle because I do it too. Oh! There's stuff on the ground. And then I think once you get to the very end of... Oh, it's a salamander! What's up, little buddy? Oh, it died! Oh my god! That looks so violent!
Okay, I think it's done moving.
Oh, get on the thing. Use the triangle circle.
I'll see what happens. Oh no!
It's not looking like a cartoon character.
Oh.
Turns out everything was fine. Everything was not fine. Beat up those boxes. Punch them faster. Also, if all that's required to stop a giant demonic gargoyle is a door, that's a weak-ass gargoyle.
He's in the city!
It's a wargoyle! Did you read the name?
No, I heard you screaming at me.
It was wargoyle. Just in case you're fucking curious. Oh, you can beat up those squares. What does this do for you though? Oh, okay. That one's up the path. I was
Bang!
real confused for a moment there.
Giant gun.
What?
Purple.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you just shouting out words that come to your mind with no context?
That's what it said. That's what I picked up. I picked up a giant paint gun, purple.
Oh, okay. I was not paying attention to the items you were getting whatsoever, and that's normally my job as the co-pilot on this
as
here
the guy in the chair
episode. Hey.
No, thank you.
So,
No, thank you.
Who the fuck was it that I sent you the name of? It was Neil Brennan. You remember that text, and you responded with Gary Busey, and I thought you had a story about Gary Busey,
No.
and I was real confused.
I just wanted to fit in.
Okay. Neil Brennan has a stand-up special on Netflix.
Who is
now.
Neil Brennan?
Neil Brennan was one of the writers for All That, several other shows. The way he says it in his stand-up skit that he started off as a comedy writer and then started doing like open mic nights and doing stand-up stuff, and all of his friends say that he's doing his career backwards. Right, but it was a really weird type of comedy where he had 3 different microphones.
Ah!
Each microphone had. You've seen that?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen it 3 mics in a bad erection or something. Is something about having the 3 mics out does something? What?
Yeah, it's like him having the first mic is just like little one-liners he wrote down. Like one of them is if I was black, I would stand outside tanning salons and just laugh at people who went in. And then like the second one is emotional stuff, so he talks about his past and stuff, and the third one is like a whole stand-up set. So like he goes back and forth between these 3 microphones, and it was really like at first it was weird because it was like, oh, this dude's doing one-liners, and he's like, oh, now he's telling me a comedy story. Oh, now he's telling me that his dad was abusive and alcoholic and used to beat his siblings non-comedically. I'm just like, what is this? And it was very strange to hear him talk about like his past and stuff, but it was also like, this is kind of like comforting in a weird way, because like you could tell that it was partly venting for him.
Yeah.
And it was partly like to get other people to understand that while he may be big, famous, and have, you know, had careers on these things that everyone loves and, you know, critically acclaimed and stuff, he's still a fucking person. And that was an interesting way to go. But one of the things that he mentioned about was how the main difference between men and women is hormones. Testosterone is a hell of a drug. Because what I mean by that is girls they have testosterone in their system. Like, you know, everyone has a little bit of estrogen and a little bit of testosterone, and depending on what natural gender you are is what hormone is released the most of. Right, so
real quick, do I do this?
Skip it. It's just a flashback. Well, yeah, watch it.
Thanks.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. I wish it skipped it.
You can hit start, skip it. You know that, right? But yeah, he talks about how testosterone is a hell of a drug, and like it's just like men are creepy because like you'll see a girl walk by you in the grocery store and you're like, oh, she smells nice, maybe I should follow her for 7 hours. It's like, but you have to cognitively make the decision that's bad. So directly after sending you Neil Brennan, I sent you a message that said, the time I had a boyfriend, girlfriend.
I remember that one.
Were you confused?
Yeah, a little. Was I not supposed to be?
No, okay, you were. It was very vague, and I intended on keeping it that way. So, back when I lived in Orlando, I had a girlfriend who wanted to transgender to be a man, but not, like, she still wanted to be called she. So I was like, what are you? But, like, like it's the basic way was like her mindset was that of a dude, so she wanted to look like a dude, and she hated the way her body looked, but she still wanted to associate as female.
Okay.
I was like,
whatever the fuck
you do
say.
you. I enjoy being around you, right? But like when I heard Neil Brennan say testosterone is a hell of a drug, the minute she started getting testosterone injections, every 5 minutes, just like calm as day, would look over and be like, I'm horny as fuck. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then like 10 minutes would pass and she'd look over and be like, I'm horny as fuck. And I'm like, stop! It was, and like, apparently that's the number one thing that most transgender people, like, when you go through the transition, they don't fucking tell you. Is that because of the fact that you're getting a rush of hormones, those hormones have fucking effects. Other than changing your body to look more man-like or more lady-like. And, like, the number one most common thing... What is this? Press X to...
I'm getting combos. Check it out. See, now I can double and then...
Oh! Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, you use it during your slide moves. Yeah, neato. Am I going the right way? You keep going. Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah, no, so it was just, like, having that be my first...
Oh, God.
Experience in a relationship with someone of that. I can't say it's my first experience with a transgender because, like...
Who's not, am I right?
Yeah.
Fuck me!
Who's not a other, am I? But no, it was very different to be in the relationship and during that aspect because it was like, I don't know anything about... Is it a ground salamander? I don't trust you anymore. I loved you, and then you went underground. No, it was an interesting time. It was fun. So yeah, that's my conversation. I was hoping you'd have something to fucking say.
I'm sorry. I've been learning new things over here, fighting off bad guys. I've never been with a boy, girl.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. But no, like, it was very, very different and then the same at the same time. You know, where it's like, it's a fucking relationship.
Yeah,
they're all the fucking same.
Like, like most relationships, you're just supposed to be with someone that you genuinely care about. It doesn't matter. Like, if everyone could just, you know, do that, just stop. Fuck me, I don't know. People suck.
Thanks. I'm glad that I have you here to help with whatever that was. I don't even. It's not support. It's
Am I supposed to be going this way?
I don't
To the square. I'm headed back to the square.
Okay. Is that the way you're supposed to go?
Yeah. The demon. I ran from it, and now it's headed back to town. So now I have to go back to town.
Oh yeah. One of the other things I sent you was Hoot Hoot. Do you know what a Hoot Hoot is? The Pokemon?
Oh yes.
So,
pardon me.
Emmy is pumped as fuck because Pokemon Go got an update that released Gen 2.
Yep. It's not letting me play.
I played 5 minutes and realized it's the same and deleted it again. But she caught a Hoot Hoot and flipped shit for 3 days.
Okay, I was just like, yeah, I get excited when I catch
Randomly,
new Pokemon.
Throughout the day, she would come up to me, shove her phone in my face, and scream, "Hoot Hoot!" And it would scare the shit out of me.
No.
So I almost went into her game and transferred Hoot Hoot away. Because I don't want that in my life. And then, like, immediately after, she caught an Octillery.
Oh.
The octopus. Right? And I was like, oh, have you ever seen what it evolves from? She's like, no. And I showed her the fish. Right? And she goes, how the fuck does that turn into that?
What, is Remoraid?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Remoraid turns into Octillery, and if you have a Remoraid in your party, when you level up Mantike to level 25, it turns into Mantine.
Mantine. Oh yeah, that's the one where he's got him up under his wing.
Yeah.
Fin.
So
wing fin.
I'm fucking sitting there, and I'm having to explain to her that this is what it evolves into, and she goes, "Why?" And it never hit me to Google why until that day.
And why does a fish become an octopus?
Apparently, it's a shitty translation from Japanese to English. It's water gun to water cannon. Is like,
but
so the way that it works is like a military raid, Remoraid, to artillery, octillery. So it's like a little play on words thing like that. Like one of them's supposed to be like a water gun, and the other one's supposed to be like one of those fucking super soaker nerf blasters. So yeah, I never bothered to look it up, and it's like that still makes no fucking sense. Like,
wrong button.
How often in real life does gun become canon? But yeah, we will we'll pick it up here in the next episode while he gets his ass beat.
20 seconds. 20
By
seconds.
some lightning cats. Have fun.
Fuck!
Bounce off the wall and slam down on them. It's easier. Yeah, you're doing better, but you still suck.
I'm asleep.
And you fell asleep before you could lose. That's a victory in my eyes.
That's until I wake up and lose.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks
Bye.
for watching.
Hello, my fellow squids. Thank you for watching that video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, go ahead and thumbs down it. We do not mind at all. Also, don't forget to subscribe to us here on Electric Squid Entertainment. Don't forget that we also have a Nintendo channel as well, over on Electric Squid Entertainment. You'll be able to find a link to that in the description, as well as a link to follow us on Twitter and our Facebook page. So check those out.